Today, after a week of warmer temperatures, about low 50s, high 40s, it feels a lot colder, and that's just because the wind is blowing. We've got a bit of a northern wind blowing. Today, we're supposed to get storms today, tomorrow, and Sunday, so we'll see what becomes of those. But we're in mud season, so we've been digging ditches to divert water from the road in some spots. We've been clearing some places out for some ditches in our yard. That way, clear out some of this water and get it to where things start to dry out and we're not creating ruts in the mud that we'll have to deal with later on. But today's book review is on Eye for an Eye by Stephanie Black. And this is one I absolutely enjoy this author. I love this author. She's one of my favorites because she keeps you on the edge of your seat with her writing. And her writing is it's good and it's imaginative. And it lets you feel like you've solved the mystery in a way. And then there's a new element that pops up and you start thinking another way. And then that changes. There's another thing that pops up. And you go back to this element. And then you come back and it's just you're having all these elements pop up and all these new little things that have you wondering if you've solved it actually or not. And the very first book I read, I was taken by surprise at who it actually was. And then the same with the others. I thought I had it figured out until I got to the end, and I didn't. But this is one where it's a sibling that moves in with her sister, and there is some drugs that are found, and the sister has had the one that moved in has had an issue with drugs in the past. She didn't do drugs, but she was with people who did them. And there's something that happens in the start of the book that she's told something. And so it kind of, you get that little look into her past. And then as she's talking to a friend, she tells more about her past. And then as she confronts, basically her sister and brother-in-law feel like maybe she's slipped into her old ways, and she's got a friend that's helping her who she is trying to impress, and so she does things to try and catch his eye, and he does things to try and catch her eye, and they basically think that the other one is not going to like them. So there's that whole element in there of, I like this person, but I don't think they like me, type of thing. And in the end, they confess it to each other and say, well, this is why I did this, and things. But they finally get things figured out after she and this friend go in and confront her brother-in-law and her sister. And there's a whole little scene in there where she's basically, the sister's past comes back and they try to do basically an eye for an eye. So, hi buddy. Sorry, Patches is here. Where'd you go? Sorry we've had to keep you out of puddles today, but it's just cold. He's been enjoying the nice warm days and playing in the puddles. He's our water-loving dog. So, never had one until we got him that loved water. But this one is a short novella book, and it's one that I wish could have been a bit longer, and I would love to see it longer and see things kind of get a little bit more about the one sibling's backstory, and then you see how, the thinking from the person who was behind everything in the end, and why they thought that they were doing an eye for an eye for what had happened to them. But I hope that this made sense. I am going to go do some chores and then get back to getting things figured out with some spots that need ditches or the water diverted elsewhere. So thanks for watching. I hope this made sense, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.